For this section of the show, we're at the Commerce Casino, affectionately known by players here at the Commerce. And with me is John Griffo, who is the director of casino development here at the Commerce. You're the biggest poker casino, in the United States?
Actually, we're the biggest poker casino in the world, Alan. We have 243 poker tables, and we run 24 hours a day, and we're just south of downtown Los Angeles, and we host many tournaments throughout the year that just bring the top professional poker players from all over the world.
A lot of people aren't into gambling, they're not into poker, so let me just put this in perspective for everybody else who's listening. How many employees do you have here?
We have over 2,800 employees.
I mean, you're a big business.
Oh yeah, we have the Crown Plaza Hotel as well. So open 24 hours a day. It's a large operation, and when you have a 24-hour operation, you have to have that many employees. And without us having slot machines, you have to have that many employees to handle that many tables. So.
Boy, it's interesting how you said slot machines, because a couple of years ago, one of the big issues was leveling the playing field for all of the casinos in California and allowing slot machines in the card rooms. Is that still going on?
Well, unfortunately, that initiative got shot down, and we're not able to have slot machines like the Indian reservations or other casinos throughout the state because of our regulations with the state. So it's unfortunate that we're not allowed to have slot machines. The reason being is it's less labor intensive to have slot machines. You can roll out 300 slot machines and have one slot tech. Here at Commerce, with 243 tables, we have to have an employee for every table.
By the way, is there any plan now to revive that initiative?
At this point, no, there's no plan to revive it.
All right, let's talk about the Commerce.
Okay.
You're more than really just poker.
Yes.
You've got also what you call the California games, which are much like the games you'll find in Vegas.
Yeah, we have a variation of games. We have, besides having Texas Hold'em, which is probably our largest game, we offer blackjack, 3-card poker, let it ride, a lot of games that you would see in Vegas with a slight switch that makes it legal in California. But our most popular game right now is Easy Baccarat. It's played just like regular Baccarat, except for it has a bonus bet with, if that hand hits, you can win 40-1 on your money. And a lot of people that play here at the casino love games with odds. They like to take that $10 bet and win $400, or take a $20 bet and win $800. So the game's been very popular. We've had it for about a year now, and we're real excited about it because it continues to grow each month, and the revenue on the game has been great.
Is this the same game as in Vegas?
It's a little different. I mean, you play Baccarat just, in Las Vegas, if you bet the banker hand in Baccarat, you have to pay a commission. With the Easy Baccarat, there's no commission if you bet the banker hand because of the 40-1 wager. So basically, it's an exciting game where you can bet the banker hand and not have to pay commission if you win.
Now, you had this game exclusively? Is that what you were telling me?
Yeah, we had it exclusively for a year, and our exclusivity ends on September 1st. So we're doing a lot of promotions starting September 1st. Huge added money tournaments for Easy Baccarat to keep our customers here. So it's an exciting time for us. We're going to throw a lot of money at Baccarat players in the upcoming months.
I'm just curious, you say exclusive. How does that work? I mean, are these games licensed and controlled?
Well, the Easy Baccarat is a licensed game, and when we introduced it a year ago, we signed an exclusivity with the company that licensed the game. So we got an exclusivity for a year, and like I said, it's ending September 1st. But we're real excited because we've got a ton of promotional money that we're gonna throw at the Baccarat players in LA.
And that is a popular game. I know in Vegas, that's like the big money maker for the Vegas casinos.
Alan, Baccarat, this Easy Baccarat game is so popular. When they play it in Macau, China, they get 500-600 tables in Macau of just this Easy Baccarat. So that's why we're so excited about it, because we're going to get the tourism from China to come over and play this game, as well as the local people that live in the surrounding area. And with over 1.5 million Chinese in the Los Angeles area, we're real excited about it.
Tell me about the tourism from Asia that's coming here to play in the Commerce.
Well, they come over, and usually they have some extra days, whether it might be on the beginning of their business trip or to the end, and we're seeing people come in and spend a couple of days here at our hotel, at the Crown Plaza Hotel, and playing baccarat before their business meeting or after their business is done in the States.
Do you have a figure on tourism that you generate?
You know what, we don't. Our hotel would have it's a Crown Plaza hotel. Our hotel would have those figures on the people that are coming from overseas.
But that's interesting. People don't think of local casinos as being tourist destinations, yet you are to a certain degree.
Well, when we opened the hotel in 2001, we became a huge tourist destination for poker players around the world. Obviously, we marketed ourselves as the world's largest poker casino, and by doing that, we've attracted customers from all over the world that come and play in our LAPC, which is a World Poker Tour event every February. But not only that event, but throughout the year, poker players from all over the country want to come here just to play because the action is so good in our high limit areas and as well as our jackpot areas in poker.
We're talking to John Griffo, who's the Director of Casino Development here at the Commerce. In Commerce, the world's largest poker room. This is Best Buy's Deals and More on 790 KABC. I'm Alan Mendelson. Tell me more about poker itself. Is it still as big as it was a few years ago?
Well, I think on television, the numbers have diminished a little bit. But as far as the people that are coming into card rooms and casinos across the country, the numbers are staggering. They're still coming in and playing the limits that they'd like to play. Now, the way we track our customers is we track them by table game hours. And our table game hours year over year are actually up. Our revenue has stayed flat. And what that tells me, Alan, is what's happening is people are still playing, and they're playing and maybe in larger portions of time, but they're just maybe playing a little bit lower limit than they used to play.
Now explain that to me, because a lot of people don't understand the idea of limits. What you're saying is they're still at the table, but they're betting less?
Exactly. Somebody that might come in and play in a Texas Hold'em game that used to come in and buy in for $200 and play for 4 hours is now coming in and buying in for $100 and playing for 6 or 7 hours. That's basically what that says. They're still playing. They're playing with a little bit less money than they used to.
The recession hit Vegas hard. What's happened here in California?
It hasn't hit us as hard. I mean, our revenue is down, like I said earlier about the table game hours staying the same, but our revenue down just a little bit because the way we make our money is we take a collection, and the higher limit the game, the more collection we take. So when the players are jumping down in level, we're losing a little bit in revenue, but the table game hours going up has actually made us flat. So it hasn't hurt us like it has hurt Vegas. And I think it also has to do with people don't want to travel to Vegas, and we're so close. We're here in Los Angeles. They come down for a couple hours either during the week or on the weekend and don't have to pay for the hotel or the travel expenses to get out there. So.
Yeah. One of the things I love about this place, and we talked about it years ago when I first put you on the news, we talked about your home games. Bring your home games to the Commerce. You still do that?
Oh, yeah. It's probably the best promotion we've ever done here to kind of bridge that gap of customers that play poker. And there's who knows how many home games are out there. And I know that people play in home games, whether it's at a buddy's house or a relative's house on the weekend. So what we did to bridge that gap is we said, hey, bring your home game here. What we'll do is we'll supply the dealer. We'll give you some complimentary food. We'll have cocktails brought to your table. And the best thing about it is when it's done, you guys go home and nobody's got to clean up. So it's actually a great promotion, and we get people coming in for birthday celebrations, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, and it's a great way to bridge the gap of getting people that play cards in their basement or in their family room or in their garage to a casino. We teach them how to play. We teach them all the structures of playing in a normal casino, and then what happens is one or two of those people end up coming back. So it's a great promotion for us, but it's also a great night out for a group of guys or a group of ladies that might want to just go play poker.
Tell me about how the actual mechanics of this works. You call up the Commerce, you say, I want to have my home game at the Commerce. What do? You get your own private table? Do you set your own limits on betting and so forth?
Well, here's what you do. You can either call us or you can go to commercecasino.com and sign up for a home game. And what happens is when you come down here, we'll have somebody meet you when you come in, set you up, ask you what limits you'd like to play. And if there's a couple people that are a little uneasy about playing at a casino for the first time, we'll actually deal practice hands for as long as the group would allow it or like to, until people are comfortable coming down and playing or coming and going live. And then we let you set the limits. Now we start our limits at $1 and $2, $1 and $2, and go up from there. So basically a home game can come in, buy in for as little as $40 and play for 3 or 4 hours with the group. And the way that it works is it's basically we start a new game with all 9 or 10 players that would like to play. We supply the dealer, we'll give them complimentary food, and the rest is history. And it's a great way to introduce people to the casino for the first time.
Do you rent the table, or is that included?
No, it's just part of the way we make our money. It's just considered whatever the normal collection would be on that game. We would take that normal collection from the blinds, and then also, but included in that is a jackpot. You could actually win a jackpot. It's just considered a normal game on the casino floor. It just so happens to be with 8 or 9 people that know each other.
John Griffo, Director of Casino Development at the Commerce. You're so good with so much information. We're going to come back and talk to you some more after we take a break. I'm Alan Mendelson. This is Best Buys, Deals, and More on 790 KABC. Stay with us.